بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم را تلك آيات الكتاب والذي أنزل إليك من ربك الحق ولكن أكثر الناس لا يؤمنون الله الذي رفع السماوات بغير عمد ترونها ثم استوى على العرش وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We thank Almighty Allah who gives us the knowledge for us to be able to communicate in a language, very simple language that we do understand. That we have done. Some of us understand English language, while some of us understand Arabic language. Whichever one we had communicated with, people listening to it. We are going to be talking from Sabaru, patience. That is what we are going to be talking about. It beats my imagination when people are agitating unnecessarily. I don't know what they need. I don't know. If I say I know, I may not be correct to say I know what they are needing that make them to be running at a skater. Everyone you have seen does not really have time to communicate with Almighty Allah. All you see them doing is for them to run from one nooks and cranny, saying that they won't make it possible. That I don't know. Whichever way Almighty Allah will make us to understand. So, patience. If you take time to look at Quran from chapter 2 downwards, you will discover that patience has taken the center stage of the glorious Quran, so on and so forth. They are there, starting from chapter 2, verse 45, you discover where Almighty Allah was talking. He has told them, وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ فَإِنَّهَا لَكَبِيرَةٌ إِلَّا عَلَى الْخَاشِعِينَ. He said, seek for help from Almighty Allah. When you are seeking for help, engross yourself with prayers, dua, wasabr. You have to be very careful, you have to be very patient, be sabr, patient, wasala. You engross yourself in dua. فَإِنَّهَا يعني dua la kabiratun. It is a thing that is very difficult, something that is very great. Ila except Allah the Khoshi, except those who are humble, those who fear Almighty Allah. Everyone feel there is no time. Everyone feel there is no time. I may not want to blame anyone because it's Almighty Allah who has spoken. He told us when you go to chapter 21, Almighty Allah spoke. He said, خُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ مِنْ أَجَلٍ سَأُرِيكُ آيَاتِي فَلَا تَسْتَعْجِلُونَ. He said, human being, mankind were created out of hastening or out of hurriedness. He said, Sa'uriku ayati, I will show you my sign. Fala tastajilun, do not hasten me. I will show it to you. Do not hurry me. As they are unfolding, we will be showing them to you one after the other. Do not want them to come before their time, because everything has an appointed time. Where the time of that thing being appointed, or as it is appointed, it will just come to be. No one has the right to find out what is happening. How did it happen? No one has that right except Almighty Allah. La yus'alu amman yaf'alu wa hum yus'alun. No one can question Almighty Allah. Almighty Allah will be the one to question those body the action was taken. How were they patient? It is the patient we're talking about. That is why Almighty Allah has spoken very convincingly. He had made everything so opened so that you will not say that there are things are new. Nothing is new. Whatever is happening now had happened. What is happening here, it has happened before. Nothing is new. Nothing. Absolutely, there is nothing. So we need to be steadfast. We need to be what? Perseverance. We have to be very careful. That is Almighty Allah had already talking to us, telling us whatever you do, you need to be patient. Even if you are seeking for help, you need to be patient. Even when you are eating your food, you need to be patient. Patience take a center stage, so on and so forth. If you move from verse 45, go to verse 152, you will get it there. Almighty Allah has spoken. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam had spoken. He said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ista'inu bis-sabri was-salah. Inna Allaha ma'as-sabirin. That is what he said. Inna Allaha ma'as-sabirin. As-sabiruna inna Allaha ma'ahu. Insha'Allah. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu. Those who have believed, those who have faith, those who have iman. Ista'inu bis-sabri was-salah. Seek for word, for help from Almighty Allah. Bis-sabr. Be patient. In Allah was-salah. I've been engrossing dua. Do at night qiyamul layl. Waduha. Do prayers at night. Talk to God. Ask God for what you want Him to do for you. Inshallah, He's going to do it for you. Talk to Him. Beg Him. So on and so forth. That is what we are saying. That is what we are admonishing right away. He said, Inna Allah, indeed, verily, certainly, Almighty Allah is with those who are patient. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, explaining this ayah, he said that three things could happen where you are going to be patient about, where different, where he said as-sabaru ala salasati. Sabar is divided into three phases. He said one, sabaru ala musiba. Yani, whatever that has happened to you, you must be patient. You must endure. You must stay fast about it. He said, the second one of it, sabaru ala tarakil maharim wal maasim that you should be patient to leave whatever what Almighty Allah has forbidden you, and that sins, you must leave them. You must not commit them. You whereas not to commit sin, you must leave them. So on and so forth. He said the third of it all is sabru ala ta'atillahi, that you must be patient to obey Almighty Allah, the commandments of Almighty Allah, so on and so forth. You must be patient to listen to them. You must be patient to follow them up. Do not say you're gonna do whatever that pleases you. In that, word from 152, when you move to 153, 154, Almighty Allah said, وَلَنَّبَلُوَنَكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَالنَّقْصِ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ وَبَشِّرْ يَا مُحَمَّدُ sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. He said, give them glad tidings, those who were patient. We didn't say those who were what? Running like a scatter. We didn't say those who were visiting from one shrine to another. وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ. He said, we are going to try you with what? Affliction. We are going to make a lot of things to be what? Dry season, no rains, no food, shortage of everything. Death will occur, so on and so forth. Animals will die, death everywhere. Whatever you feel you have hope, it will not work for you. But exactly what I want to talking about. In this regard, there are people who are by sharing sorrow. Then, those who were patient, give them glad tidings that we are going to reward them with Jannah. We are going to reward them with Jannah. That is why Almighty Allah said, الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. And those there have been affliction, musibah, has befallen on them, they will say, they will say, Inna lillahi, we are for Almighty Allah, wa inna ilayhi raji'un, we are returning to Almighty Allah. Categories of two people. Almighty Allah said, oh, ulaika alayhimu salawatu min rabbi wa ulaika humul muqtadun. Those are the people that who are blessed in the sight of Almighty Allah, and those are the people that are rightly guided. Now those who try to, indict other people, saying that it is this that did that, it is it that did that. There is nothing that will ever happen on this earth without the knowledge of Almighty Allah. It is what Almighty Allah has ordained, what He has destined. There is what we call predestined. Before it happens, it will be destined. It is in Lawul Mahfuz. It is there. They already written at a particular point in time in life. This will happen to you. This will happen to you. They must definitely happen. No matter how you feel, no matter kind of prayer you are going to do, no matter kind of sadaqah you are going to do. But when it gets to that time, Almighty Allah will make it easy for you. May Almighty Allah make this easy for us. May Almighty Allah make this easy for us. That is why I said, you must be patient when there is a musibah. You must be patient. This is a thing you like most. And Almighty Allah said, I don't like this. You must go back on it. You must be patient to go back on it. I have said, follow me. You must follow me with patience. So on and so forth. That is what Almighty Allah said. He warned Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam and said to her that Almighty Allah said, La tasbu dahar anna daharu. Do not curse, do not be abusing time. Do not. Do you know why? Because I am time. Adaru darini. That times are divided into two. In my yusra, you will sometimes will be in what? Things are fluence. Everything will be going well with you. Wa'iman usra. Another point in time, you will be in difficulties. Nothing absolutely is moving. Without kind of usually when you are in what? Affluence. When shukr Allah. Thank Almighty Allah. وَإِن كُنْتَ فِي أُسْرٍ When you are in difficulties, Sabr Allah, be patient on Almighty Allah, so that you will not mind the way things you will be saying from your mouth. There are certain things you will say in your mouth that will make everything you have done so far to crash. Once everything you have done so far is crashed, may Almighty Allah not let us crash all our deeds, all our good deeds. May Almighty Allah not let us. When you go through Quran from one chapter to another, there is no time you will never see that you will be advised to be patient, to be patient. If you go to Quran 31, if you go to Quran chapter 31, you go to verse 17, when Luqman was admonishing his son, he said, Ya Bunayya, Akimi Salah, wa'mur bil ma'ruf wa nahy 'anil munkar, wasbir 'ala ma asabak, inna zalika min azmil umur. That is what he said. Ya, oh my son, Akimi Salah, establish 5 daily prayers, let them be complete. Allah al-Qawtiha, in their time, make them to go with their time. Both in Ruku or Sujud or Qaim, everything you must ensure that they are in order. That is what he was admonishing his son. He said, Wa'amuru bil ma'ruf, adjournment what is right. Wa'amuru wa nahy 'anil munkar, adjournment then not to do the wrong things that Almighty Allah said, I dislike, I don't like them. Make sure you deprive them of it. What? And I said, wasbir 'ala ma asabak, whatever musibah that would have touched you, whatever musibah that would have afflicted you, wasbir, be patient. You may have come a time no food to eat, you have to be patient. You may have come a time no clothes to wear, you must be patient. There would have come a time there is no money for you to use, you must be patient. You would have come a time you are not getting stronger, you need to be patient. You would have been preaching, telling people this is right, this is wrong. They are afflicting you with what? Even people use physical combat. People give you public assault. You have to be patient, because for you to have enjoyed people, good, bad, you are going to face challenges like that. Said wasbir in Nazalik Lamin Azwamin Umur. You know what it meant. It is not going to be easy. You just batch on someone, telling someone what he likes most. I want to stop this because of why? Because Almighty Allah has adjourned me to say those things are forbidden. You must engross yourself with what is being recommended, so on and so forth. It might not be an easy task. That is what he was telling his son. If you go to Surah Al-Fusila, around chapter 41, when you go there, you will hear what Almighty Allah said in there when he was talking to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. He spoke to him, he said, La tastawi hasanatu wa sayya idfa billati hiya ahsan allazi bainaka wa bainahu adawa ka'annahu waliyyun hamim wa man yulaqaha illa allazina sabaru وَمَا يُلَقَاهَا إِلَّا ذُو حَظٍّ عَظِيمٍ. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Almighty Allah has spoken. He said, Ya Muhammadu sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, La tastawi al-hasanatu wa sayya. Never for you to equalize the goodies and the baddies. Idfa billati hiya ahsan. Use the good to push away the bad. That is what he said. He said, Allazi bainaka wa bainahu adawa ka'annahu waliyyun hamim. Those a man you have quarrels with, there is a fracas between you and this man. There is an enemy between you and this man. He said, take that man to be a confiding friend. interact with him, talk to him, play with him, joke with him, hit with him, everything, do that. He said, "Woman, you that call her, illa lezina sabaru." No one can attain that except those who are patient. Your enemy, you are dining with your enemy. You drink with him, you eat with him, you invite him to your house, you go to his house. How will it be possible? How do we know enemy? When you hit me, I hit you. That is enmity. If you don't talk to me, I will not talk to you. That is enmity. But at this particular point in time, Almighty Allah is telling Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, no, you can't do that. You must let that person know that you are not at the same level in what you are a man that is being sent down to redeem the entire world. As a result of that, you must be patient. One must be patient. If you do not patient, nothing absolutely will work well. One must be patient. That is why he said, "Woman, you that call her, ila lezina sabaru." He has told you, "Woman sabaruka, ila bila." You don't have patience. What are you thinking about patience? Except it's not Allah that is giving you patience. You think they will say Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even at the war, somebody broke his teeth, he did not react. No, it was Almighty Allah that restrained him. What do we call sabaru? Is restraining. You want to take an action, but you say, "No, I won't take it. I don't want to take it any longer." That is sabaru. You are something that restrained you not to take that action. If you go to Wali Aswad, in al-insan ala-fi khusr, illa allazina amanu wa aminu salih, wa ta'asaw bil-haqq, wa ta'asaw bis-sabr. It is there. Almighty Allah is spoken. Those who are enjoying their self of patience. If they are there, go to Surah to the Balad. About sabr, it is there. Ta'asaw bil-sabr, wa ta'asaw bil-marama. They are of marhama. All of them, they are enjoying themselves about patience. You must be patient. Whatever has been falling on you, you must be patient. Patience matters. That is what we are saying. If you have quarrels with your brother, with patience, go and settle with your brother. If you have quarrel with your spouse, with patience, go and settle with them. You must not have the same background. Everyone has his own different background. How I grew up is not the way you grew up. We have different background. We must try as much as we could to reconcile ourselves. May Almighty Allah give us patience. Amen. No matter whatever befalls on us, may Almighty Allah give us the fortitude, give us the steady faith to also be able to take care of it. May Almighty Allah not let us be running enter scatter. Let us not go and meet one thing we believe to say we want to find out what happened. Whatever has happened is the will of Almighty Allah. Amen. We should be learning how to be abusing time. Almighty Allah said, "I am time." Time is divided into two. Sometimes you will be fine, sometimes you will not be fine. Sometimes money will come, you will eat enough. Another time you will not eat enough. Whichever condition you find yourself, be patient. Amen. Be patient. May Almighty Allah give us that charismatic. May Almighty Allah give us that power to be patient. May Almighty Allah not let us apportion blame to anybody. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallu ala nabiyyil kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam.
فجرا جئت بعد العسر يسرا رب